doing the whole Diablo 2 Resurrected still having ladders and
Yeah.
Project D2 having its own fan base because it's a better experience in different ways.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's like also like everyone's gotta play it if you like ARPGs. Just
Diablo 2
because
and yeah.
that's like Diablo 2 is kind of where it all came from, even though Diablo 1's a thing, but
Diablo 2 cemented all the like it was what old sequels used to be. They weren't completely off the different direction. They were refinement of core systems while still keeping
oh
old.
yeah. Although I played a little bit of Diablo 1, and let me tell you, on modern hardware that game is wacky.
Yeah, there's like you have to use a third-party client and stuff just to play that game. Honestly, open source because I think people reverse engineered the Diablo 1 stuff to make it run on modern hardware natively.
I think you
Otherwise, you
can.
get stuck with a bunch of.
I think so. They took it off BattleNet, but I think very briefly they made it so you could get it again, and then I got it during that period of time.
So pretty much Diablo 1,
Yeah.
they just left open on GOG instead.
So this must be.
Oh.
So this must be the.
They've let it be sold on.
I think this must be the season mechanic. This whole void thing that I'm upgrading.
Sounds about right. Season title runs out in 2-3 months. Yeah, that seems like the seasonal mechanic.
It sounds like a battle pass to
How
me.
do people call it? Borrowed power mechanic.
BP, borrowed power battle pass. Yeah, checks out.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, it's definitely borrowed power is something I mostly know that specific phrasing for that sort of thing from WoW, because that is an issue WoW has had over the years with its expansions.
Yeah. But yeah, the name checks out.
It just so happens to share BP, so that's funny.
Yeah, I know. That's why I drew the connection.
Anyways, if you want anyone to blame about battle passes, blame Valve.
Of course, Valve.
Started it with Dota.
Even though I don't think battle passes are inherently bad, as long as they don't provide something you like gameplay.
I think battle passes can be good in the same
If
sort
it's like
of way that
skins,
they're
there should be
the same
skins.
sort of way that drugs can be good.
That depends on which one.
In general, that's how battle passes are. It's like it's a very small corner slice. You're gonna get the good. The rest is bad.
Is he trying to justify something?
That's funny.
No, I'm just talking in general, like pharmaceuticals, like opioids, all that sort of stuff. I'm just saying, battle passes are like that, a whole shebang.
Ah, yes. Battle passes are like hard drugs. That's why everyone loves them.
Why some people swear they have to, they only can play games with them.
You know, it's better than battle passes is loot boxes.
Loot boxes are worse in almost every single situation, except Overwatch, because somehow they made their battle pass worse than their loot box system. I don't get it.
This is factual. Ow. Don't land on spikes, guys.
Yes. I am a little peeved with it, like, I know I kind of was falling out of Overwatch for the last year or two before they killed it for Overwatch 2. Right around when they stopped giving updates to it to work on Overwatch 2 in the background, which
Because you know it's just gonna be it's gonna be the same game with PvE,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But we didn't know that at the time. We just saw they stopped giving major updates to it for a while.
Well, no, did you hear
Then
that they
Overwatch 2
actually were just
came
like,
out.
yeah, PvE
Yeah.
is not
And we were
happening.
like, yeah, PvE, and then no PvE, and it's like, okay then. Screw you too, I guess, Blizzard. I was already starting to fall off of the Overwatch thing. Like, I played it for too many years at that point.
Got
It
jaded.
was post Moira? No, Bridget was the latest one around then. Around when I stopped, but yeah. Which is like kind of a mixed bag on that because I got it for my Overwatch for my birthday and it came out on my birthday. So that was kind of one like nice touch when it was given to me from my brother.
I liked Overwatch a lot. And I actually played quite a bit of Overwatch 2. Because I didn't have money when Overwatch 1 existed.
I can't say the same because they just changed a lot of the stuff. And I remember the people being like, oh, 5v5 is going to make things so much better. And it's like, it's worse.
In every
Guess
way.
what? It wasn't the issue wasn't having 6 people doing 2v2v2. It's everyone doing the same freaking meta for 5 years straight. Who would have thought?
I know, crazy when
sticking with the same meta.
The whole 2-shield thing was crazy. Literally, they could have just not.
Yeah. I feel like at some point, people like the whole thing about Overwatch was being able to swap mid-game, unlike TF2 and stuff. And it's like that means you can have more DPS to burst down the enemy tanks, and then go back to a more balanced team comp. But that never really happened because all they really bans for near the end was for the professionals, and the professionals aren't gonna do crazy things like that. They're gonna do the safe stuff. 2v2v 222s.
What they should have done.
Death balls.
They should have literally just made Orisa the way she is now with the spinning thing, and then that just gets rid of the 2 shields meta. That was such a problem.
Because I feel like Dive should have came back as a counter pick or something to the double shield, but who would do that when you would lose if you weren't prepared for that?
You know how I was like a beast
there
on
stopped being
Kiriko.
a counter meta. There stopped being a counter meta outside of like I'd assume like the top 100 sort of thing, but not the esports scene. So because people only ever cared about esports nowadays, even though it is the least popular thing in the US compared to Korea.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's just wipe it all out. Force 5, and now they're back to 6 because guess what? It was better balanced back then. Somehow.
Yep. Well, I think it's just more fun because you're gonna have more players.
More players.
Like more friends.
Not just that, by having 6 people, you're still able to fill all the team comps and to have more flexible players in it because there's more bases covered already, right?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing with having 2 tanks is Roadhog was never really a main tank. It was more of a pressure tank. Because if you got out of your line, he could grab you and kill you instantly.
So
he wasn't good at being a tank in that regard until they buffed all his tanking parts, but it was more of...
Yeah, they made Roadhog ridiculous in Overwatch 2. And then They nerfed
Which
him
is
and he somehow
because
got better. They
probably
like
because
completely reworked him and he
people
just got
start-
better.
that's happened so many times to him. Because
I
he's
know.
not a standard tank like all the other ones. Because he's supposed to be an off tank.
Yeah.
And mostly just a punish. He's a punish tank pretty much.
Like, how long?
And then didn't they just nerf Tracer a bunch too for some reason? No. Tracer is
No,
the most
it's
standard. tank.
Genji
Genji.
gets nerfed for no reason. Alright. Time to beat this evil Silk Lady. Ow. Or get beaten by her.
No wait, with Overwatch 2, they removed one tank slot, buffed all the tanks ironically, and then nerfed all the DPS, which is kind of, you know, what they were going against with the whole reducing the tank amount.
Yeah, the
And no
other
wonder why
thing,
it got worse.
they also recently, I mean, like, it was maybe like a year ago, but they gave all of every class the support passive of just healing when you're out of combat. Which was stupid.
There are healing packs for a reason.
I
They're
know.
supposed to let people heal, but also force people to have map awareness, be able to disengage properly, and also those were very important as choke points for fights against the backline.
That was also kind of like
And it's also burst healing, which was great.
Paladin's thing too. Like, if you wanted to heal out of combat, you played Paladins. Or support.
Yeah. But the thing with supports is you're busy giving other people heals, so when you're going back to heal other people, you can't do your job, so
Yeah.
makes sense they'd have some passive healing to deal with chip damage.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at this game. Contrary to what I said 5 minutes ago.
It's an ever twisting circle of I suck.
I
I'm
say
great,
as
suck,
I
I'm
fall
great."
into spikes.
The true skill issue is not knowing if it's a skill issue or not.
Yeah.
It's also very easy to get it when you're talking with someone and you're not very good at multitasking to be
Yeah.
distracted.
No, I just did like this cool like maneuver where I just like dodged between two enemies that there was like barely any space to dodge between. So I'm like, oh, I'm so good, and then I just jump into spikes.
I got this.
Guys, maybe I should start streaming. But then I'm like, I actually did like a couple times, but like I could never get a consistent schedule.
As a fellow clinger of Jesus, I'll say really check your motives before doing it.
Honestly, just for fun.
Well, I will say then we got. I'll just challenge you. Then my friend is do everything towards glory of King Jesus.
Yeah.
That's where hope in
Well,
life
my
is.
thought process was, if I'm already gonna play video games, why not use that as an opportunity as well?
Oh yeah, that's where like yeah I'm at. But even more like yeah, this is. It is my
An outreach.
It is my mission field. So
Yeah.
this is interesting though. Is I surprisingly do a lot more calling and talking people to King Jesus in my IRL space while gaming than online. Like when I first started, it was during COVID, and that's when the amount of streamers was not really there, and so I got a good
COVID?
yeah. So I got a good deal amount of like at very beginning COVID, I got a good deal amount of traffic.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess if you get at the very beginning before everyone's like, oh, I should be a streamer,
Yeah.
you get those guys. That checks out, yeah.
And that's pretty much where like is what really got me into affiliate status is I actually back at PDX LAN I got stream rated by my brain there EVGA.
Ah, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that was like during PDX LAN. And also another time actually I signed up to get rated by them. And they
I used to remember that Twitch streamer I said I admin for.
Mm-hmm.
I was like also basically the marketing manager.
Oh, nice.
And the Clipper. My workload, I got exploited the heck out of when I was a kid.
Mm.
I wish to repeat my statement from earlier. Falling in lava hurts, guys.
Falling in what hurts? Oh,
Lava.
Lava.
In fact, it hurts about twice as bad as anything else in this game, except for the fact that everything deals double damage. But other than that,
You know, it's interesting. It's like I've gotten really powerful without, you know, it's like the only thing you could really buy so far is their battle pass or like, you know, skins. Like I'm really surprised like how far I was able to I've been able to get up in this game without I haven't gotcha once.
interesting. Oh wait, that's gotcha.
I think this game will eventually have gotcha.
Blue Protocol.
Yeah.
There's like gotcha, but like it's functionally not what you would expect from a gotcha game.
Mm-hmm.
But there's gonna be character. There technically even is character gotcha, but like there is no real ability to get the stuff without paying at the moment. But like it's weird. A whole weird situation.
I dig the mastery focus system. Like the gathering system, like it's different enough where I don't mind gathering for quest. Like right now I'm just hitting rocks.
Soka.
I have made a couple mistakes though, like not reading my all my skills before investing in certain abilities. 'Cause there's certain abilities you don't like in your skill tree. You don't need to at all invest depending on which route you go for your second route.
That's my problem with like every game I play when I first start out, when I'm like just excited to be playing. And I'm like, oh, I'll figure it out later. Alright, time to fight this dang boss for the 500th time. Because I keep dying in Steel Soul. Not because I've literally ever died to this boss. I've literally, I think, never died to this boss, but I fought it so many times because I keep dying elsewhere.
Best investment in this game when it comes to, which I'll tell you now, Aiden, in Blue Protocol, is where you can reduce the amount of time to gather.
Oh, yeah. You mean like, wait, reduce the amount of time to gather.
Yeah, so like, so under life skills, right? If I look under mineology and masters,
okay.
I have fast mining, so it reduces the gathering time by 3 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been really bad about staying up on my gathering.
What's nice is like it only goes up by 200 every day, and so like I just went a couple of days without using it because I was like, I don't need to use it right now for.
Problem is, I know for a fact I'm at 2,000 right now.
Oof. Yeah, well. Yeah. I mean, that's hit focus on a couple things, and that's pretty.
I love how you were telling me how much you hate games with the daily incentives, and now you're like so embracing this game.
Well. I don't know. It's different enough where it keeps me going. We'll see how long I stay in the next.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm absolutely like down to keep playing. I just some games I have to be more in a mood to play than others.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm like in a like my Silk Song like kick.
Mm-hmm. You just taste it.
Yeah. Plus, I really want to get these achievements before I like, you know, put the game down for a while and get bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know when I get back to I know when I get back to my brain will work. When I get back to Hades 2, it's gonna be rough.
Ow. No, leave me alone. Just trying to kill your family, jeez. I hate it when they try to stop me from doing that.
Kill your family?
Yeah, they try to stop you. I mean, it's even biblical, right? What it says, fear not the man who can kill you and do no more.
That's funny.
That's what that means, right? Out of context.
You got it, dude.
Bible verses.
You know, my favorite is when someone was trying to say it's okay to look at pornography, and he says there's a passage that says whatever your hand finds to do with all your might.
Oh dear, that is that is bad on multiple levels.
I have been like eyeballing this life skill quest. Just eyeballing these because I've been like putting them in the back burner. And I've done like pretty much almost all the side missions.
I'm at the point where doing the side missions isn't even worth it anymore because they give you like 300,000. Have you gotten to the homestead?
I just need to gather the resources for the homestead.
Okay, you're like so much further than me because I remember learning about this and I didn't like I didn't have it because I hadn't done the quest.
What's cool is like these quests also that are life skills, they also give you experience.
Yeah. There's like
I've
all the
become-
time. One of them is literally just spending 100.
Yeah, you can spend
What's it
money,
called?
Luna.
Well, no, one was just spending like 100 stamina or whatever the heck it's called. Okay. I want to not make the same mistake I made last run. Is it possible for me to get the fleas without going through that one enemy? The marrow. It does want the hunters, me to get the hunter's march one. That's like the ones, otherwise I have to fight the boss. Wait, but I could try to get, before I do it, I can get, I'm just trying to figure out how I can possibly make fighting this stupid enemy that I can't beat every time as easy as possible. Which money do I have? I need 5. Oh, I have enough. I just have to run very far because I can't use the bell station or the station.
I see, so it's up here. Okay. There we go. All right, what do I need? I need iron ore. So I need... All right. So I get from brew. Okay, so I get iron ore from brew. All right. Can I fast travel to the rain crystal? Nope, I can't. All right. Oh. Bye, Justin. I guess I didn't hear. Did you hear Justice say heals out? I didn't.
I did not.
The fact that they make it so you could just run up walls. They just add some nice little quality of life. All right.
Oh! I almost fell in the lava again. Oh, you know what's crazy is by the time I made it back to the spell station, I could have afforded the other one and fast traveled, but I guess that's life.
There are some of these life skill quests where it's like to get the basic stuff, you literally have to buy it. Like the timber, you can't just like collect timber. You have to buy it from these things because it's protected by whatever rights there are in this game.
Like buy like with real world money or in-game money?
In-game money.
Oh,
Like
okay,
timber.
okay. I was like,
Oh yeah, that'll be. Okay, let's go to smelting.
all right. I'm about to go somewhere because I want an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't really been here since the very beginning of my first playthrough, and I remember it being really hard. And it did cost me a sizable amount of money, which means probably scary stuff. Okay, but if I remember correctly, it's either here or...
Alright, smelting, regular. Okay. The thing is, though, that you don't have to be too concerned about is, like, there is a weekly limit you will hit if from getting mastery coins.
Oh, yeah, that's true, but I feel like you have to, like, farm so much to get it.
I mean, you burn
Alright.
through your focus so fast if you actually use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Alright, I died. I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Your brain is flip.
I've gone through three or four runs. I could, like, if I literally was just careful and less, like, aggressive, I could do it so easy.
Yeah,
But I'm impatient.
you done it. Like your brains want to hit the dopamine. So it means faster, faster, faster.
Which is why I literally, there's this crest that just lets you attack super fast, but it shortens your attack range. So what do? I equip the thing that makes it so my attack range is longer. So it goes back to, like, basically default attack range, but super fast. And then I get, like, the thing that makes it so I don't go and get knocked back as far when I hit the enemies. And you just bam, 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 bam.
You rapid attack them then.
Huh?
You rapid attack them then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because sometimes, if RNG's on your side, you can just attack them enough that by the time you take damage, you can just like heal it all back.
Mm.
But sometimes RNG isn't so nice. There is actually this one exploit I found online. Not like looking for it, but I just inadvertently found it since I was paying attention to Silk Song.
Uh-huh.
Where you can basically skip almost the entire second act. And I have beaten the final boss with only the like second nail upgrade, which you can get in Act 1.
Hmm.
So I was like, I could totally just cheese it. Because the hardest part of Act 2 is not the final boss.
Hmm.
It is several other things. So, but it literally requires like an actual game-breaking like glitch, so I didn't try it for like a legit run. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night, so good night.
Good night.
And we'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Peace, friend.
Not done here.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll be back.
任せた。ここで決めるぞ。力が満ちてくる。慌てなくていい。ここで決めるぞ。ここは強気だ。慌てなくていい。